welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Moose taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with the win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal.
And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
The center fielder, Josh Lowe.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. It's in and out of his glove to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out, the runner. It's American League Championship Series.
Doesn't see other guys doing anything. What you can
lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Tyler Soderstrom now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Thorne was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
This to third. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series. Here's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ramirez, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty, and downstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Second game of the ALCS. Here's Gurriel. Thorpe back to work. To third, Martinez. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
Strikes.
Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez squeezes it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Gavin Lux. Foul ball there. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first, and that is that. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Andrew Vaughn leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Matt Wallmer getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's out on the tag. Blake Sable now at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the abilities. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time. And up next for Seattle, Elvis Martinez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Busch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. And now Josh Lowe. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. And it's 1-0. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground. Vaughn steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And it's fouled away. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. Vaughn under this one. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now for Seattle, Colson Montgomery. That one ripped, but foul. And delivers outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2 down. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Number 82 swings through it for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run is at first here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he's in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And that's down and away. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Moose on top here, 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. Just missed. Raleigh in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Generally,
One
second,
ball,
third time
two
through the
strikes.
lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Tap foul at the plate. And a good eye there.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering way upstairs. In the air, right side. Walner under it. Out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a base hit to left. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Walner makes the play, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Gleyber Torres. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Headed down the line. Young makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
The center fielder,
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Rodriguez.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had, signing in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Ball, that's inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Matt Wallner up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. And the batter now, Blake Sable. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 come across to score in the inning. 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Smoked on the ground to second. Torres over to first. And Peterson retired. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, Montgomery. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. Michael Bush digs in now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Second game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Mariners, Elvis Martinez. That one fouled off. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Just missed. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. And up next for Seattle, Colson Montgomery. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Reach and try, but can't bring it in. Here's the left fielder. Swinging a foul out of play. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher.
All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Thorpe back to work. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And 1-1. And fouled off. Line drive and foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
In the air, left field. Gets under it. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Cole Young. Singled back to the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground, out to short. In time to Vaughn. And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left, under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez.
One's the count.
And that one is inside. Just off the inside corner. And the count is even, 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one the other way. Fires over to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Sam Hentges comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the count is even. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high G's for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Montgomery. 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Pinches, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Sable gathers, goes to first. In time. Welcome back. Taking a look at our games. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Matt Wallner. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No outs, runner at first. And here is Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss. 0-1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they lead it. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Ripped to third. Martinez over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. On the mound now, George Soriano.
Number 62.
So up next, Josh Lowe.
Soriano.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Swing it a foul. Straight back. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way inside, gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Popped in the air, left field, nabs it, runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2. And now Cal Raleigh. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Postseason. Montgomery stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Fouled off left side. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the left fielder. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third, and that one handled. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That to right. And that's a fair ball. Gleyber Torres up to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cole Sands taking over on the mound. First pitch just misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Leave a couple. They trail it here, 4-2. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Outside low, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Dollar getting ready to go. Hancock getting cranked up as well. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And gone! And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Walner moving under this one. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Walner makes the play. One down. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Sable snags it, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jack Peterson, 1 for 3. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of game 2. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 5-2. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the ninth. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Bella finds a corner. That's strike 1. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Sable in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And there are 2 outs. Orelvis Martinez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
One strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against Vancouver. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 7:07.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 out, space is empty. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Paul Steens.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Josh Lowe, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strikes him out with 102.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Cole Young now at the plate. Late on that fastball. Schemes, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one in triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a foul straight back. After 1. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Birdsong back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 2. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's in the dirt. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Gurriel handles the chance. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. You can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and 2 away now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder. Off the plate, ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike. Montgomery off of first at 2 away. High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo. And we're back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering is fouled back. And now 1 and 2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2 and 2. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He made him pay for that one, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Jack Peterson. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Well struck, right field. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Back-to-back homers always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Rodriguez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Matt Wallner. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel trying to get there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, the second
Here's a veteran second baseman, Michael Bush. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Cole Young. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lux at second, Bush at first, one gone. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on, one out. Got him and swinging for the K. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. First offering, and it just misses. Sable, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Hit in the air left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives and it gets by. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hits around the baseball there.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-2. Makes the grab for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
No, that's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one missing low. And it's fouled away. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts. On a 4. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Just missed. And that one hammered. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And Jack Peterson stands in. First time up was a pop out. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. That one almost got him. Here, right field. Walner under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Lifted in the air down the left side. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. And the batter will be the shortstop.
The shortstop. Go. Emerson.
Skeens back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's going to be Gavin Lux. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Bush stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Josh Lowe. Both 2 in this one. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch. Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have got it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Throws to first in time, and they got him.
Now
it's the Mariners DH, Jose Ramirez. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And this is inside.
1 ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Good eye in that spot.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Out towards right center field. Young on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, You're on your way to extra bases.
Raleigh lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And another ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And that's outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Soderstrom, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
And the batter down, Jock Peterson. Swinging a foul out of play.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Skeens. Caleb Ferguson on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Bounded ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. And that's too high. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So digging in, Michael Bush, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls. One strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Taylor, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. This is the American League Championship. And we're back. Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bush settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And fires in a fastball at 95. Henry measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Zips it across. Rodriguez out of the play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The other way, and foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Soderstrom has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The new pitcher in the game, Sam Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that drops foul. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a...
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Cole Young getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball there. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. High fly ball, right field. Walner makes the catch in and over.
Leading off with America, the right fielder, Matt Walner.
fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swung on, belted. Gone.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Sable in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Martinez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fastball for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
And the
Ace. Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Now the left fielder. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. George Soriano. Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
There goes the runner. Peterson just got a piece of it. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Runner goes again. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Down the line. Sizes this one up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Number 22, Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And he grounds one to the right side. Torres handles. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Leading off, Matt Wallner. He's got a couple homers already. So could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ben Joy. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sable swings through it for strike one. Inside. And that's ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. A little bit low. Right through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Left field. Gurriel trying to get there. Hauls it in. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position for Elvis Martinez. Up next for the Mariners. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it's second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one to first. Soderstrom takes it to the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now back to the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
And that is out of play. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but...
Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Now
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets... It's a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Lutz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's outside. Now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Michael Busch, 1 for 3. And that's outside. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now number 82. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now pitching. Whoa!
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. Still tied. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Cole Young. Clase back to work. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Raleigh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Right side. And that quickly 2 away. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. That one hooked foul. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Go down quietly there, and this remains a 7-all tie. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Jock Peterson.
Number 52, Nick.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversy with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one inside. 1-2 the count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez in and to his right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Blake Sable. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. High fly ball out into left center field. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Martinez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. Swing, and he popped it up. Bush settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Colson Montgomery will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside the zone. Foul ball, another 2.
Pitch by him as a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you...
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and the Mariners set down 1. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Bush swings through it for strike 1. Winning run at second, no outs. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. This to third, and it goes just foul. The winning run on second base. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Winning run stands at second. And now 2-2. Got him! That K is his third of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
This one in the air. Soderstrom. He's got it, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this one.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Andrew Vaughn now.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Inside 3-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, got him swinging. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Troy Taylor.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Rowley swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty, one away. Here deep into extra innings. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering way off the plate. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Emerson Hancock, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down. Here's Jack Peterson.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, John Peterson.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Sable up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Gets under and pops it up. Soderstrom. And it's for the out. Now the third baseman, Elvis Martinez. Fastball for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something...
And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing.
Here's the left. Fielder. That one is downstairs, and that's ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of Game 3.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting...
We're in extras here, and now the shortstop, number 1.
Emerson.
Taylor back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Gavin Lux. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Now 1-2. That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So up next, Michael Bush.
Now back, second baseman, Michael Bush.
That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. One down, winning run at first. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Next pitch way upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Rip towards third. They take the force out. Got him. 15.
Now pitching.
That drops in for a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Cole Young. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to check up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one in the air. Martinez brings it in. And there's 1 away. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they walk it off in Game 3.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, put a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue.